Good morning, everyone.
Mm.
Hello.
Hello. In fact, it is not morning already. Добрый день, Лилия. Алло. Hello, dear colleagues. I'm not sure that everyone here, but I think we can start. Yesterday, Poland told me that they has been thinking about joining to our skill, and expert from Poland thought that he will join today, but I can't see him in yeah. And Shining told me that they talk to Vietnam, and they also decided to join. So maybe in next time will be much more countries than we have today. Just a minute. I forget about earphones. Just a minute. Sorry. Yeah, it's better. Yeah. Well, in fact, we have 2 tasks for today. I need feedback from you because until now I've got feedback only from Siva, and I didn't finish yesterday my explanation about assessment. Now I connected to our officials give me connection to CIS, and I can show you how it's happened in CIS. And after that, I ask you to tell what do you think about this skills camp and your proposal for a new skills camp. I believe it will be in September. I think we need to take your opinion into account when we will work to organize it. Okay. Just a minute. CIS system. CIS system. Yes, here it is. Yeah. During competition, we use this system for entrance of mark and for reports creation, so on so far. Yesterday I presented sample of assessment of marking scheme in Excel table. We really need to import this Excel table to this system. Just a minute. So we have here a special button, and then we can choose marking scheme, choose some file. For example, we have skill camp marking scheme. I select it, and then I can press import, and usually it should be import. But if we already lock marking scheme, it will not import it. Or if it has some mistakes, this system already also didn't will not import it. In this case, if we have some mistakes in our table, we need to correct them. If we need to change something in a scheme, if we already locked it, we need to ask for this from WorldSkills officials, for they can unlock this system, and we can import our file again and then lock it again. What else? We need to usually chief expert or deputy chief expert have to check all participants by personal search. For example, here we can choose our skill, find, and check everyone expert and everyone competitor in our competition, because we are all of us, we are people, and we can make some mistakes time to time. If everything okay, we can go ahead. Here we have special button skill and skill rules. Again, we can select our name of our skill, and here we can switch some points. Because we have some checked points, I give you a short explanation that maybe will help you in the future, just to understand what happened in a competition site or maybe after competition. For example, here we have point generate 500 scale marks and medals. As you remember from our technical description, we have only 100 marks, 100 points, and sum has to be 100. But in real competition, system recalculate our results to 500 scale marks, and I'll explain what for. For example, our competitors have very close results. For example, 60 marks and 60 marks, 0.25. If in our competition take part 8, 10 or more competitors, and if result of this couple was nearly the best or second or third, that usually means they will got 2 medals. For example, 2 gold medals, 2 silver medals, or 2 bronze medals. But if we have only 5 competitors, that means that the best result will got medal, and second result will not got medal, because in recalculation they use math statistic formula, and this formula select Лилия, я не очень понимаю, генеральная совокупность. General conjunction, yes?
Right, you are.
Yeah. General conjunction, yes, I hope so. This formula select general conjunction, and if we have only few competitors, it try to растягивать.
Extend?
Yes, it tried to extend results. And if we have a lot of competitors, maybe 8 or more, it tried to shrink results, shrink near results. So I think we have I had only one sample of only one experience with this with working of this system on Kazan World Skills Championship, and there on my skill we have only 5 competitors, and I thought that 2 of them had very close results, and that is why they will get they would get same medal, but unfortunately for them not. Is it fair or not? I don't know really. Anyway, the best one will get medal, so it is fair enough. Yes, it was quite near result, but what we can do? We have rules, and our rules working by this way. We just need to know about it and understand that everything fair, everything according to our rules. So it is not a reason to be disappointed, if you see what I mean. Well, after you check these 2 points, that is important, and when you choose proper point here, objective and subjective, or objective and judgment, in our case it should be objective and judgment, you can press save, and after that you cannot change assessment scheme, marking scheme, and you will get after that you will get exact time when you lock your marking scheme. Here we have special point, marking form, and in this point we can choose, for example, special point in this menu, sign off form for marking scheme, and create PDF. You can see that it was created, and I'll show you what we will get finally. Yeah, here it is. Just a minute. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, here we have time. I looked marking scheme in 13 and 20 seconds. And here we have all of us. Here is me, Cyrillic, I don't know. Well, and here all of you, here Belarus, Alex Golubev, and all of us, all experts that registered, we can find here. And in real competition, you have to leave your signature that you check this time, and you know that for additive manufacturing skill, marking scheme was locked. Just a minute. Awesome. Here we have, again, here in marking forms, we have opportunity to make form for handwritten marks, for example. Usually we use this one. I can press on it. And here we can define how we collate marking forms by. For example, we can collate them by criteria or by competitor or by day. For example, by competitor. And then again, create PDF. Just a minute. Just a minute. Is it? No, here it is. No way. Just a minute. Share. It is, yeah. I told you that when we fill marks for exact competitors, we couldn't see marks from other competitors. So we have form for example, here we have name of the competitor. Here we have member of 77. This is Moscow region because we need some code for a system. Without it, it doesn't work. And here we have days. I put special mark that give us ability to fill form in all competition days. If we will not to do this, we have to fill all marks in exact day. For example, for first competition day, we need to check, we need to evaluate, assess all works and fill all form in this exactly day. And then we have long form It depends. Ln of form depends of how much marks we have. It is really better than we have when we have as much marks as possible. Much more, for example, than 100, for example, 120 or 150. It is really good for clear assessment. And here you can put exact figures concerning to exact work. For example, first two marks compliance with the rules of work. Usually, every one competitor get these marks unless he or she made some mistakes according to rules, unless he or she was cheating. For example, concerning our skills, if our competitors make mistakes in, for example, name of file, they usually get some fees, and we consider that the fees subtracted from these points, for example. But I know that there are some skills when in the same where in the same situation they subtract all module. I think it's not fair. This is my opinion. Definitely, I am not expert today, and I will not expert in Shanghai. So you can discuss this aspect and decide what you will do. But I think we are working for competitors, first of all, for our students, and we need to show them fair judgment. We need to show them that we are fair experts. That means, regarding my opinion, that means if a competitor done work but make mistake, we can't leave him all scores, all points. We have to subtract some fees, but not all points. Well, go ahead. Sorry. Hello. Well, also we have points from our Excel table, exactly the same, but we have only few place for them explanation here, and that is why time to time we use Excel table without anything more, only with explanation to understand what exactly this point about. And here you can fill marks that exact competitor has to get. After that, you give this form to chief expert, and chief expert in a very secret conditions fill electronic form in CIS. For example, we have here enter marks. We have it's difficult, just a minute, I need to. Лилия, видно схему?
Да, видно.
Серенькая, да?
Да.
Вот. Here I can choose, for example, rigid geometry restoration, and here you are. Here you can put, for example, yes and enter, or no and enter. I'm terribly sorry that I didn't fill all these forms yet, but I really had only few time for this. I promised to fill all these forms, and our competitors, your competitors, will get a certificate that they took part in our skills camp because of this, but a little bit later. I promise I'll do this today, but a little bit later. So you can put yes or no, or you can put exactly these figures, for example, 25, and in this case it will work. You can also put 0, but if I put, for example, 2 points, 2 marks, it says me that it is impossible because it usually check what we do. After this, we save, chief expert save this form. Then he or she has to print it and give experts to all experts for checking. And every one expert check form for his competitor and check that everything okay, that result from handwritten form was properly transferred to this form. And in this case, he signed this form, and we log CIS system, and the result transferred to main system. And after that, they decided about medals, about recalculation to 500 or 700 points, so on and so forth. So this work by this way. I understand quite well that maybe it is not very clear for you after this explanation, but I believe that it is much more clear than it was before this. Also, some of you never take part in world skills competitions, and I think it's 100% necessary to understand how does it work. It 100% necessary to know about rules and about how does it work, the applying this of these rules. because you need to be sure that WorldSkills is not lottery. It is open and fair system, and we, all of us, we are trying to do the best for our competitors. Well, now I'd like you, if you have, to tell me about your proposals for the next time, what we need to correct, what we need to remove or fix.
Hi, Alex.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for explanation about CIS. It's very good for us. And in my opinion about the axis, I liked the idea of axis in the GOM software because it makes the skill more realistic with the new technologies than an Excel table, for example. And in my opinion, this skill camp was very good for us because we can to integrate more with the skills. And I think that it would be a great idea if we can get another in September, for example, that we will have more experience about this subject. It's my idea.
Thank you, Leonardo. Regarding to me, I ask you to connect with each other, because when you will meet, or some of you will meet in Shanghai, it would be much better to know each other. It helps you to avoid conflicts on skills side, on a competition side, because for WorldSkills officials, our conflicts, I mean conflicts on exact skill side, on exact skill competition side, means that experts in this skill are not adult enough, are not wise enough. You see, yes, there is big difference between adult and professional. Adult, smart and wise. Maybe somebody could be smarter. For example, I don't know. As an example, we can see a child that very good play in a chess. He is or she is Grossmeister, but he's a child with weak and strong parts of his or her age. Here we have to show to our competitors and show to WorldSkills officials that we are adult in our profession, in our skill, and we can discuss and find proper decision between us, between our community, without scandals and without judgment from the side, from the WorldSkills officials. This is very important for us. So I ask you to connect not only with me, but we have now chat, so we can connect between us and share our opinions. I'll try to avoid our chat of flood. We all of us time to time try to write or tell something floodish. So it is not bad, it's not good, it's just our reality. So I time to time I'll be cleaning, I will cleaning our chat, but I ask you to use it for communication in our community, please. Well, thank you, Leonardo. Okay, I'll try to collect your opinions that you already gave me in a form, and I try to convert it in proposal or proposals for new skills camp or some sort of training like this one. I believe that we will meet in 1 or 2 months, and we can continue our communication for our skill development. Maybe in this time we will see not only well-known persons that we have today, but Poland, Vietnam, maybe Australia that has been thinking to, maybe Czech Republic that has been thinking to join to WorldSkills movement. I think it would be good for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you for all, Alex.
So I think that we can finish for today. If you don't have any questions, if you have, please ask. I'm here and wait for them, or you can use our chat. Thank you very much.
Hi, Alex, Siva here.
Yeah, Siva.
Yeah, for the upcoming skill camp in September, can I request to conduct later part of September, after mid-September, because we have students going through exam until September first week. So next round, I want to bring my students if possible. So if they want to participate, it should be better for them if it is after mid-September. Okay, you try to consider this if possible. Yeah.
Yes.
После середины сентября.
Да, это я понял.
Ближе к концу.
Это я понял. Well, we need to understand that all of us are living in different countries and in a different place of our planet. That means when in Singapore already late evening or even night, we have only early morning in Brazil and middle of day in Russia. So we will record our seminars, our meetings, but I think it is always better than we can talk like this, when we can ask question and get answer quite fast or immediately. So that is why I think it would be better to meet than to study record. Second idea. Today we in this training we have 6 days or 7 days, day by day, and I think it is really hard for everyone because students have to study, because we are experts, have to work. We have only few time, and it is quite difficult to find 6 days day by day. But I believe it will be much easier for everyone to find, for example, day, then after 2 days, day again, and then after a week or 2 weeks, day or couple of days again. I think it would be better. That is why my proposal for the next for time management plan for time management plan of next training, to use this scheme. For example, we have a couple of days for training, maybe day by day, or maybe day after 2 days. I believe that you understand. For example, in Monday, and next one in Tuesday or in Friday. So maybe everyone will arrange his time plan for 3 or 4 hours for this training in this week. After that, we give some time. We will give some time for preparation for training by this to our competitors by themselves with materials that they got after this 2 days training. And after that, after 2, for example, weeks, we will have some sort of simulation, like today we have in this training we had. And in this case, we can separate our trainings not continuously day after day, but we can break by days. For example, 1 or 2 modules we trained, we accomplish, I forgot about we execute in 1 day, and then we have interrupt, then we have break for 2 days, for example, and then we execute next module in the next day, and after that we check in a selected day. What do you think? I think this time management plan maybe will be more convenient for everyone than 1 week of training. What do you think? Siva?
I mean, it's a good proposal.
Mhm.
Yeah. My request is only start this after mid-September. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, okay. Please let me know your time plans that will be most convenient for all of you. I'll try to arrange time according to your timetable, your schedule for September, or schedule for September of your students. Schedule, am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so I say to you goodbye. For me, this training was really productive. Really productive. Special thanks to all of you. You give me a lot of materials for thinking, especially thanks to young lady from Brazil that managed to make very rare mistake. I even thought that we couldn't find such kind of mistake in GeoMagic. It's really good that we have now this mistake, and I ask you to keep this mistake in your special directory, special folder with students' mistakes that they make, because it is very important to have some sample, some example of mistake to show them. Okay. Hello, Juliana. Thank you very much. Really, it was very good for me and very important. I appreciate your attention. And I would like to see you again. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's very helpful. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye to everyone. Thank you.